We're back. We're back for another episode. Action-packed weekend for us for the game of football. I played a game myself. Let me just start out with big shout out to Thor FC. Everybody involved took part in a tournament, soccer tournament. Our first game was against now current champs, DP Lerma. Congrats to them. Second game was against the University of Minnesota. They had to win the game. They lost their first game. They lost their first game to the reigning champs, also in our group. So here we are, current champs. Tough game against U of M. And our last game was against the reigning champs. What I did over the weekend. Here we are looking to preview the Champions League, which is on Tuesday and Wednesday. You've guessed it. At lunchtime, I get to sit back, eat some brunch, lunch, whatever you call it, and watch some Champions League. And that's what we're talking about. Welcome back. Just jump right in. It's Champions League week. We are in a Minneapolis studio, broadcasting to the web. Make this to the point, short, quick. Here's what it's looked like. It's round 3 of the Champions League in the group stage. We've got a lot of games. Got a lot of games tomorrow. It starts off with a couple early games. You've got Bruges host Manchester City. They're fighting for second place or first if they can squeeze out PSG. Our second early game is Turkish champs Beşiktaş host Portuguese champs Sporting. And Group A will kick off the round of games. PSG Leipzig, Athletic Madrid Liverpool, Porto AC Milan. Good games to pick from, good games to watch, whatever you're into. There's something for everybody. This is a must-see game. Ajax Dortmund, both on 6 points. Who will top that group? Another game. Sheriff is causing a stir in the Champions League. They'll be traveling to San Siro to take on Italian champs Inter. And Shakhtar will try to get a point against Madrid, or 3. Pretty tough. You saw it right there. The matchups for tomorrow's round 3 of the group stage in the Champions League. I'll mention it again. I watch Champions League and eat my lunch. Right? So what are we talking about here? Let's just jump into the games. We've got, Madrid needs a win. Do they? They're in second place. PSG Leipzig. PSG 2 wins so far in the Champions League. Inter and Sheriff will be a good game. Sheriff is the surprise story of the tournament, having, against all odds, traveled to the Bernabeu and took on the Giants in the form of Real Madrid and came out with a 2-1 victory, although Madrid had so many chances to take the game. Just couldn't do it. Nothing went right for Madrid that game. Everything went right for Sheriff. And here they are in first place. Atletico Madrid and Liverpool. That will be a good game to watch. 3 must-see games. Ajax Dortmund, pure entertainment. Expecting a lot of goals. So a goal-rich game. If you're goal-hungry, watch that game. You'll see a couple of goals for sure. Maybe even in the first half. But likely, very likely to be a goal fest. Another game's interesting to me is Atletico Madrid against Liverpool. Luis Suarez, former Liverpool player, is now in Madrid. And he will be playing against his former club. Definitely a game to watch. Champions League group stage debutants Sheriff Tiraspol from Moldova, and big shout out to everybody back in Moldova. I know a couple of you back there, special people, really special people. Met a couple of you back on the island. Good times, no regrets. Hope to see you guys sometimes in the future. Rooting for your team tomorrow. Let's go, Sharif. Inter, that's who they're playing against. They're playing in Italy, in Milan, at the San Siro, where Inter is heavy favorite, but Sharif has been the ultimate underdog this entire tournament. So, are we surprised that Inter is favored? No, we're not surprised. Inter has failed to keep a clean sheet, though, in 7 of 8 domestic games, that is in the Serie A. 7 of 8 games, they've allowed goals. So, Sharif is, it's going to be interesting. And excited for those 3 games. Yeah, some good games. The idea is to pick 2 or 3 of these that amount to a decent return. And we try to aim at about a tenfold. Times 10, whatever it is that you put up is kind of the aim. 3 games. X10. PSG to lead at halftime against Leipzig. Leipzig has, by all means, struggled domestically. Both teams to score in Inter versus Sheriff game. Again, Inter has failed to keep a clean sheet in 7 of 8 league games. And a draw game, Athletic Madrid versus Liverpool. 12-1 is what the parlay pays. So PSG to lead at halftime. Red Bull Leipzig has struggled, having won only 3 of 8 games to start their Bundesliga season, and are winless on the road so far. They've only scored 2 goals on the road, conceded 4, have taken 2 draws and 2 losses of the 4 road games that they've played in the Bundesliga. It's tough to see that squad get a result in Paris, where PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, has won all 5 of their league games on home ground. So they're 5-for-5 in League One. And they're 1-for-1 in the Champions League. They beat Manchester City 2-0 in Paris. So it's a lot to ask of Red Bull to come in and ruffle their feathers. PSG was, probably still is, one of favorites to win the tournament, and here they are, first place in the group. Here they are looking to widen the gap as they host Red Bull Leipzig. For PSG to lead at halftime, that is one of our plays, one of 3 plays. Our second play is in the San Siro. Inter Milan hosting Sheriff Tiraspol. Inter currently 3rd place in the group. 3rd place, no wins, no goals in Group D. They have failed to keep a clean sheet in 7 of 8 league games to start their title defending season in Serie A. And they're heavy favorites tomorrow. It's their game to take. But Sheriff, having won their first 2 games, I mean, I don't see him shying away from this. I don't see him going in and just taking a loss. A goal from Sheriff, assuming Inter scores as well, both teams score. Likely outcome. So that's the play on that one. Inter versus Sheriff, both teams to score. Which brings us to our 3rd game. 3rd game is Athletic Madrid versus Liverpool. Liverpool have yet to win in their travel to Wanda Metropolitano. They've only managed a draw in 3 of their visits to Madrid. And 2 of those they lost. With very slim margins, a 1-1 draw and a 1-goal margin in both of their losses. Liverpool is undefeated in the EPL after 8 games played, and Liverpool has won both of their Champions League games, currently 1st place in Group B. Athletic Madrid is 2nd place. So here they are playing in Madrid. This game makes our parlay. We'll chalk this game up as a draw. We can foresee, I can foresee a draw in this game. Another close, tight game. I don't see Madrid giving Liverpool their first loss of the season. And it's tough for Liverpool to go there and get a win. Liverpool will be just fine with a draw. Obviously, that will not sit as well with Athletic Madrid, but they are in 2nd place. Still much to play for going forward. So 3-game parlay pays roughly 13-1. And this is pretty much what we end the show with. Follow us, SL Sportscast. You can catch me on social media or chess.com. That's what I'm usually at. Champions League edition, you have tuned in to another episode of something like a sportscast. And we'll see you next time. Tomorrow, likely, we'll upload our Wednesday preview. Till next time.